Gurukul International is an amalgamation of competent teachers, modern and friendly infrastructure, an idyllic setting, and an experienced and efficient administration. The school came into existence with a vision of creating a safe and supportive environment for its students to provide a perfect balance of academics, sports, artistic, and social opportunities. A world-class education that is wholesome and engaging is the true effort of the school. The school strives to nurture 21st century learners who will become active, sensitive, and responsible world citizens. Let's know more about the school in Talk Show.
So we are going to get more information about Gurukul International School from the principal of this school. First of all, welcome to Kotkaizion and US News.
Thank you so much, sir. And I'm Dr. Lakhvinder Arora. And as you've already mentioned, the principal of Gurukul International Senior Secondary, Solan.
Right.
Thank you for having me on the panel.
Ma'am, we are here since morning and we are watching everything. We are observing actually everything. You can say from morning prayer to classes to everything. So what would you like to say especially about the morning prayer? Because it was quite amazing and different for me.
Okay. Thank you for the compliment. The very word Gurukul is not a building.
Right.
It's not only a campus of school. It's an emotion.
Mm-hmm.
And that is what we feel in our children as well. So you very rightly said that the morning assembly was amazing. Yes, it is a regular feature. We have it on all days, such amazing assemblies. And our days are divided as per the themes. Like we have motivational Mondays, talented Tuesdays.
Mm-hmm.
So you must have seen we had the Zumba today because of the talent. So when a day is begun well, evidently it ends well.
So we have seen like dance, as you mentioned, Zumba was there. But yes, I would say some traditional things were there. Like there were some mantra. Those are actually the soul of our tradition. So what kind of message you want to give?
Yes, you rightly picked it up. The tagline for Gurukul is modernity with tradition.
Right.
We are deeply rooted with our traditions, and that is why the morning assembly, the rituals begin with the prayer in the morning. Before that, we have the mantras, and then we have the yoga as well. But then you see, what we say is modernity with tradition.
Right.
We are not left behind.
Right.
So we are deeply rooted with the tradition, but yet we are very aware of the evolution that is happening in and around. So consciously, we have developed those concepts in our morning assembly as well as the classrooms also.
Right. I have seen like it is a CBSE school, but I have seen the way students are being taught here. Even their Hindi is also very good. Even they sing song in the morning time in prayer. So what is the message you want to give by this?
Okay, you must have heard the prayer. It is about Vandana to the parents.
Yes.
See, when we want to have a deep gratitude for the ones, those who have given us birth, automatically children learn the sense of gratitude.
Right.
Hindi is our mother tongue. We do not negate it. We give equal importance to it. Evidently, this is a school with the English medium of instruction, but yet, like we say, we are deeply rooted with the tradition. So Hindi is very well spoken by our students, very well understood by our students. And whenever they are required to be presentable in Hindi as well, you can find them as good.
It is not only Hindi and Sanskrita we have observed here, but also in English. In many schools, I have observed, like in many English school as well, the pronunciation is also not good. But in the morning time assembly, I got amazed to see like practice for pronunciation is also there, like phonetic training is there.
Yes. This happens with our Balbaticans, and apart from the assembly schedule, they also have the phonetics.
Right.
And it is done in the circle time. And it is done collectively for all the classes from grade Balbatica 1 to Balbatica 3. So you see, we are deeply rooting this right from the grassroots level. And evidently, when a child passes out of grade 12, he remembers that we are deeply rooted, but yet he is ready to face the cutthroat competition of the world. We prepare future-ready citizens. We prepared citizens who are responsible, who are ethically very strong, morally fitted in with the values of what Gurukul actually stands for.
Right.
I would like to also tell you that we have a very novel way of imparting education. The medium of instruction is absolutely according to the modern pedagogies. Thanks to the CBSE who has been imparting trainings to us, our teachers are all updated. not only with the mandated 50 hours, but other than that, every teacher in our school has availed training for both the subjects that they have in B.Ed. So, because of this, our pedagogies are very different. They are very innovative. We have interactional method, we have the problem solving method, we have the project based method. You must have seen our classroom setups. They are in the open U shape.
Right.
The objective of this is that children get to perform their activities in the space area, and plus every teacher gets to see and move around and monitor the performance of each and every student. So the concept of backbenchers is not there in Gurukul. So we actually believe in no more backbenchers. Every student is a Gurukulian, a valuable Gurukulian.
Okay, one more thing which I have seen here exclusive, that was podcast. So that is, I guess, something exclusive of this school. So what that is and what is the purpose?
Yes, thank you for asking this question. Yes, you rightly picked it up. See, every class ends up with something called feedback or a recapitulation for the teachers. We developed a novel idea. About 4 years back, we started with something called Gurukul TV Times. So the children played role of being presenters on a TV cutout, and whereby they gave their feedback of what they have acquired in that last 40 minutes of that particular class. And then about 3 years later, maybe last year, we developed this into something called Gurukul Podcast. Now, earlier there were just 2 students involved, roll number wise on daily basis, but now there are 4 students involved. We have 2 presenters and 2 camera persons. So this way we are not only giving a recapitulation, we are not only giving a feedback, but also because we shoot and record and share it with the parents. So parents are directly connected at the end of every class with us. So we have a partnership with the parents, and we are very thankful to them, and they give us wonderful feedback on how we should improvise on our strategies.
As I came to know, it is a senior secondary school, right?
Yes.
So what streams are available here for students?
We have all streams here. We have the medical, non-medical, commerce and humanities. And apart from that, like the NEP says, there is no hard and fast barrier in streams. We allow our children to experiment with the different kind of subjects that they wish to as per their aptitude. We have a wonderful counselor in the school, the career counselor. She counsels them. Apart from that, my core team is very active in counseling the students in the choice of their subjects. But then at the end of the day, it is absolutely the student's aptitude.
Apart from this education system, how much time is given for extracurricular activities, and what are those?
See, for us, extracurricular activities are intertwined with teaching. There is nothing called exclusive CCA, or there is nothing called exclusive instructional period.
Right.
Everything is all intertwined. We do not let our children get bored. They hardly get to know that there was something that was taught, because they enjoy. There's such a lot of fun in the way they are experimented, the way they are taught to have an hands-on experience and carry out their own learning in a very fun way.
Even I have seen the class of skill development. I guess today's lecture was on medicine, how to keep medicine.
Yes.
So what is that, and what is the benefit of it?
Yes. See, as per NEP guidelines and the latest CBSE circular, grade 6, 7, 8 is supposed to have skill education also, Kaushal both.
Right.
And but I'm pleased to inform that we had the skill education right 3 years back itself. But this year, definitely, since the CBSE has come out with it, we are practicing it even more vigorously. And you rightly said grade 7 has how to preserve medicines and how to make use of them at home. So they are imparted by our expert teachers, Ms. Priya. She is an expert at this, and she's MSc Biology. So wonderfully children enjoy. We also have for grade 5, 4 and 3 as well. Like grade 5 has financial literacy. Though it is not in the CBSE curriculum as yet, but we've already taken it so that our children are future ready when they come to grade 6, 7, 8.
At the beginning, I said there was practice for phonetics font system, but as I entered in the premise, I saw like there was class for English speaking as well. Yeah. What is that?
See, like I said, the medium of instruction is English, and English, of course, is our second language. It's actually a foreign language to us, the Indians. But then we consciously make efforts that the pronunciation, the diction is apt for our children to go and face the world.
Right.
So that is how we move from phonetics to the pronunciation.
Right. So all type of practices are being done there. And ma'am, if you talk about the sports achievement, what would you say about that?
Our school has a wonderful team of sports, and we have reached the national clusters as well. We have one at the Fit India movement as well. We have one at the Federation Games as well. And this year also, my team of the sports department is already getting ready. And it's not just pick and choose. It is for all. It's mass participation. We earlier have the prelims and then followed by the semi-finals, followed by the finals. And this happens all through the year. And by the time the CBSE comes out with the clusters, my children and my team is already ready.
Right. If we talk about sports, if we talk about study, I guess music is also essential part. So how much focus is given on music and dance?
Equal importance. You see, today's child wants a lot of music, a lot of dance. That is why you must have seen in the assembly as well, we had dance. And then all our students
Also in classrooms.
Yes, in classrooms as well. Our teachers, while they're using the smart classroom, they consciously develop content where there is a lot of entertainment through music and dance, be it science, be it maths, be it social science. The way my teachers have already learnt through the training by the CBSE, it is all thoroughly implemented.
Right. While taking interview of one student, she said the practical and the theoretical work both are equally important. So if we talk about physics, chemistry, and biology, so are there some labs available?
Yes, we have all these exclusive labs separately. Apart from these physics, chemistry, and bio labs, we also have maths lab. We have social science lab. We have different other hubs as well. There's something called the resource hub, where in case the composite kind of lab that we have, whereby the junior children experiment, they are also taken to the senior labs under the supervision of our expert teachers plus the lab experts. But then supposedly there are one or topics that only the composite lab can cater to. We have that as well.
Okay. So as I have seen in, it has a great premise, I would say. It's a big premise. So are there some facilities like a lift or others?
Yes, it is a big building, as you've already seen. And our management is very gracious. And 3 years back, we came up with the project for lift. And but then again, I would like to clarify: the lift is only for the junior children,
Right.
and the not so physically abled visitors. And but then otherwise, we the staff members all prefer to use the staircase because we want to stay fit. This is Himachal.
Is it a boarding school?
Yes, it is a semi-boarding school. We have a facility for the hostel. It is by the name Savita Garg Hostel.
Right.
And we have a capacity of 100 girls and 100 boys. And we are gradually growing up. Before the COVID, we had a larger number, but now we are again picking it up back. And for us, hostel is very, very dear.
Right. If we, yes.
For me particularly, because I am a resident of the hostel, and the hostel students, hostel residents are a big family to me, and we love each other. We are working closely, knit work for the development of every Gurukulian.
Right. If we talk about food, I guess hygiene is important, but with that, rituals are more important. So what I have seen when I was in mess, they were chanting some mantra. So what was that and why it is important?
Yes. You see, whenever we partake something, it has to be taken up positively, and nothing better than spirituality. In Gurukul, we believe every student has to be rooted
Right.
through spirituality. And that is why before having their meals, they have the mantras. It's not only in the mess, it is the same practice even in the classrooms. While the day scholars have it in the classroom, the mess students have it in the mess. And then after that, you must have also come across something called the Nutri Meal Talk.
Right.
Every day, our
It was quite unique there because I haven't seen it anywhere.
Thank you so much. Yes, you see, children should know what is the nutritional value of what they are taking, and that is why roll number wise, turn wise, every day students get their turn to speak on what is the nutritional value of the meal that is served for the day.
Right. So by doing this, they also know what is a balanced diet and what is important for them and what should be taken there. Okay, ma'am. So what are the values of this school, if I would ask you in brief?
Okay. As I told you, my opening statement was that this is not a building. And this is not just a campus. It's emotions. Emotions filled with empathetic teachers who imbibe qualities of spirituality, values, basically the moral values, integrity, honesty. You see, we don't pressurize our children for super high academics, though we are very particular about academics. Our results are fabulous always in all three streams. But yet, for us, a student comes priority on the basis of moral values. If a student is morally strong, evidently the academics fall behind even greater.
So finally, I would like to ask one or two questions to you. Those are important. First question about the admission, and I would like to know: is it costly to send student to this school? Or not?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Ours is the most affordable school at the best quality education. And you see, what is even better? It's a parivar.
Right.
So I'm sure you see today, even Google is a teacher. And every family can afford a Google.
Right.
So this is not what we are imparting here. For us, we have teachers who are parivar members. And for us, children are the most important components of this entire parivar. It is a child-centric, absolutely not at all expensive. The cost, the fee that the parents are paying is worth what they are paying.
Right. And the last question is about transportation, because you have a large number of students in this school. So how the transportation system is managed?
Yes, it is very well managed by our transport manager. We have buses plying up to far off distance and then easily monitored. We have the CCTV surveillance, as we have seen in every nook and corner in the building as well, even on buses as well. Apart from the drivers and the conductors, we have the female conductors as well. Apart from this, we have teachers who are bus in charges, and you must have seen on our iCards on the back side there is a transport detail as well. So every student who is allowed to enter into the bus is checked through with the ID card, so that we know that the rightful person is entering into the rightful bus and there is no mismanagement.
Right.
And our nannies and our teachers are very, very conscious of the safety of the students. It's absolutely as per Supreme Court guidelines. One more thing that I would like to highlight. See, when our session opens, the very first day, our children have the concept called KYC, Know Your Child. And then the teachers have KYT. So the students get to know their teacher. So that is how we interact. The session opens up. And this entire progress of the student right from day one to day last is tracked up in something called HPC, the Holistic Progress Card. Instead of handing over one report card at the end of the day, at the end of the session, what we do is we have recorded videos, pictures of the development of every student, and these are shared with the parents in a folder. The link of the folder is given to every parent. These parents can check on the progress of their ward all through the year, whenever they wish to, and in between, maybe during the year, supposedly we find that some students need some help, an extra added help. We have a concept called buddy system, whereby the achievers, though we don't tell our children that they are achievers, but this we identify the achievers, they are allotted a buddy. So then this becomes the peer teaching, whereby the buddy is helped by both the teacher as well as the achiever. So this system has worked wonderfully and very magically.
Even I think like a student feel more comfortable with the buddy because he spend most of the time with him.
Absolutely.
Right.
And this way, we even incorporate leadership and a lot of responsibility on the achievers as well. And as you rightly said, the child is more comfortable with the buddy.
Right.
I would like to particularly extend my heartfelt gratitude to my very, very supportive management who stands by with us for every beck and call. Be it midnight calls, they are always available. My management is the most progressive and most approachable management. Thank you so much for covering us up, Kotkai 09 Media. And probably through you, we wanted to express how grateful we are to the entire public of Solan and Himachal, of course, in large. Thank you so much for covering us. And
few words at the end. What would you like to say for those who are thinking to send their children to this school?
most welcome. Our arms are open, and you'll find motherly teachers irrespective of the gender, be it a male teacher or a female teacher. My teachers are all a team of mothers waiting with their open hearts and hands to welcome and embrace your child. Welcome to Gurukul Solan.
Thanks so much. Even we have given some number there. You can call on these numbers. And if you want to get more information about this school or the facilities provided here or the student get the benefits here, you can call on this number. Thank you so much.